Think about it. Think about it. Think about it.
Hello everybody, once again, welcome to High School Basketball Classics, and Tim Morey along with my co-host Rick Bua, and the hits just keep on coming, Rick, as this week we go back down memory lane once again to the year 2013, March 1st to be specific, and a great girls Division II Western Mass Western Mass quarterfinal tournament game featuring the Lady Blue Devils and South Hadley.
Tim, I'll tell you, I have done some great games in 11 years covering the Drury girls and boys, and I'll tell you something. That one always stuck out as one of the best not regular season, but one of the best games that I ever did. And it was at Drury High School at the Bucky-Bullet Gym. And I can still recall a Friday night, and in comes South Hadley at number 8 against the top seeded Drury Blue Devils. And I had no problems with the seeding there. However, you certainly can't take South Hadley lightly because Coach Dubuck always had a great program there. They always gave respect, and you had to give them respect in return. So again, two incredible, well-coached teams with great programs going at it at the Bucky-Bullet Gym, and they didn't disappoint at that night. It was a full crowd there at the Bucky-Bullet Gym.
And Rick, to help us kind of capture the greatness of this contest, we have with us two special guests. First, we have the all-Western Mass point guard for the Lady Blue Devils back in 2013, the senior Danielle Reset, and the former Drury Lady Blue Devils head coach John Franzoni. And Danielle and Coach Franzoni, thank you for joining us here on High School Basketball Classics. And I guess the first question that I'd ask Coach Franzoni is, coming into this one, Coach, you guys, the Lady Devils, had been in the tournament now 3 or 4 years previously and gotten to this quarterfinal game, but just couldn't get over the hump. So there must have been a little bit of added incentive here for this one.
I mean, we were definitely very pleased to get the number 1 seed. We had a 15-3 regular season record. Finished off the regular season with 8 straight wins. Danielle, and along with the other 2 seniors, Allie Tatro and Shannon Garvey, really led the team. We'd been upset the year before on our home court by Athol in a quarterfinal game. It was a game that, in contrast, that game had been canceled because of snow. We played like on a Saturday afternoon. There was nobody there. This game on a Friday night, it was a packed house. We were the 1 seed. We had actually taken the whole team down on a Monday night before to watch South Hadley play East Hampton in their preliminary game, and they lit it up. They scored 68 points. They had 11 threes. It was a good game for the kids to watch because we got a good idea of how good they were. They were not a typical 8 seed. I mean, we were an 8 seed a few years before that, and we were in the same boat. We almost beat Palmer as the 1 seed, and we knew it was going to be a tough game, and it certainly was. They're well coached. They're a great team and very athletic, very talented, and I'm very proud of our kids for pulling out the win that night.
Danielle, Coach alluded to the fact that your preliminary game with Athol, I remember this, it had to be rescheduled due to weather, and the crowd obviously was affected. This one, this place was packed for this contest between South Hadley and Drury. South Hadley brought a pretty good fan base themselves. How important was it for you guys to play in front of such a crowd like this?
I mean, the momentum in the gym shifts when you have that kind of home crowd. I remember that game against Athol got rescheduled to like 12 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon, and everybody was like, I'm not going to that game, but Friday night at, Drury High School, and the gym was rocking. It was awesome. Like you said, they brought a good fan base and just made it a lot more exciting. And we were talking a little bit before this, and like, we couldn't hear Coach Franzoni. We said to him, he's like, what's going on? Like at halftime, and we were like, we can't hear you. We can't hear a single thing. So we need hand signals, and we need to figure it out. Because we can't change anything. Like once we're in a play, we're in that play. We're not changing plays. That's it. So it was a lot of fun. The chants going back and forth, and lot of energy in the gym, made it a lot of fun to play.
Well, that's quite a statement when you couldn't hear Coach Franzoni, because I certainly could hear him in some of the games I did. He had ability to project his voice, that's for sure. Coach, one of the things that struck me about this particular matchup between you and South Hadley kind of a different style of play than your team. They like to shoot that three. They kind of had that green light. They would put that ball up from anywhere.
Right, they thrived on that fast pace. They pressed the whole game. They really pressed to create tempo. They every time, if you scored, they had that break where they kicked it right out quickly and they were running the other way. So we talked about the importance of defensive transition. We talked about the importance of our offensive possessions. If we had a chance to run, and early in the game we did, Allie Tatro got out a few times and got some fast break hoops, and Danielle was great about finding her in transition. But we definitely got caught up in their game a little bit in the second half, and that's the key for us. Is we were a really good defensive team.
Yes.
And when it mattered, we locked down defensively, and that was the key to that game. But they really thrived that pace. I mean, we had good depth, but I remember Danielle in the second half, as great a shape as she was in, guarding their best player around the team. It was a tiring game. It was kind of tested our conditioning, and it was a tough battle. It was really very memorable. It's the game that really stands out because of all the things we've talked about already.
Coach, did you do anything defensively after what you saw when you saw them play East Hampton and they drained 11 threes? That's pretty impressive. So defensively, did you have a plan to at least slow that down a bit?
Yeah, I mean, we always have our scouting reports. We knew who their leading three-point scorers were. The Callahan girl, the point guard, had played already for a couple of years, so Danielle had her, and I believe held her to, I think, 4 points. I mean, did a great job on her that night. They had some other kids that stepped up that we didn't anticipate, but we always wanted to take away a team's first, second option, and that's what we did in our scouting report. We talked about, who are their go-to players, what are the plays they designed to get those kids shots, and how can we take that away so they have to go to their third or fourth options. And that's what we really tried to do in that game, was to A, make them face a set defense every time, and B, take away their scoring options early so they had to go to somebody else.
Great.
Danielle, in previous years, of course, you were a senior this year. You made it into the Western Mass tournament as a lower seed. This year, you guys had a tremendous season, great season. And you went in deservedly so, no question about it, as the number one seed. Was there any extra pressure with going into the tournament as the top team, so to speak?
I mean, there's always, a little bit of pressure that comes with a one seed, but at the end of the day, we knew we deserved that spot. We were 15-3 that season. We had played hard. Our defense was locked down. We had weapons too. I mean, we had Shannon Garvey. Shannon Garvey could shoot the ball. If nobody was guarding Shannon, she was making, a 2-point jumper anytime you gave it to her. Allie Tatro was probably one of the most athletic players, in that fast-paced game. That's where she thrived. So I wouldn't say there's always a little pressure. You're always nervous going into it, but it was our time. We had made it to that quarterfinal game every year and just couldn't get over that hump. And it was time. We were due.
Well, we've set the stage, Rick, for this one. Let's enjoy the first half. We'll be back at halftime to talk about the first half.
Okay, the starting lineups first for the 8th-seeded Tigers of South Hadley. At guard is number 3, a junior. She's a three-point specialist on Kara Callahan.
Yes.
Number 10, a senior, Tess Gauthier. Number 34, Megan Lines, a senior. Fourth one out of the gate is number 11, Kelly Pulio, a junior. And rounding out the lineup for the Tigers is number 14, Megan Ginley, a junior.
The Lady Devils.
And these names are very familiar from South Hadley, John, because I remember senior captain Daniel Reset at the point, number 10. Morgan Lamar, the junior captain on the team, number 11. Emily Moulton, another junior, number 30. Allie Tatro, senior captain, number 22. And rounding out Coach Franzoni's starting lineup is number 24, senior captain Shannon Garvey. Head coach, of course, of the Blue Devils, John Franzoni, assisted by Mark Mullen and Chris Barbarata. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
Started here, ladies and gentlemen, and it's going to be a fantastic night.
Also tonight, John, as I was saying, Coach Wojcik's taking his Lady Hurricanes over to play Hampshire Regional, the number 2 seed. The Hurricanes, of course, with their 49-36 win the other night against Palmer. Also tonight, Maher is at Athol. That's number 6. Maher at number 3 Athol. And tomorrow, not tonight, but tomorrow at 4:15 on Saturday, Belchertown, the number 5 seed, will be at number 4 seed, the Wacona Warriors down in Dalton. So you started with 12, and you're down to 8. After tonight, you'll have 4.
Well, you still have a lot of Berkshire schools here. We know that these ladies play a pretty tough schedule. The county has a lot of quality basketball teams.
Good basketball, John. We've said that over and over again, boys and girls here in Berkshire County.
Absolutely.
It doesn't always work out on Berkshire County's end, but most often. Tap is controlled by Drury, but stolen by South Hadley. Callahan with the basketball, guarded by Daniel Reset. A lot of threes, trying to get around a pick.
Drury's in a... Well,
shot
that was
down
easy.
low, no good. Rebound is going to be by
Megan Lamar.
Morgan Lamar.
Morgan, I'm sorry, Meg. It's not Meg, it's Morgan.
Here comes Danielle. She's going to back it out and set it back up again.
And they are in the lady defense.
Here's the drive, the shot, no good. Danielle fighting for the rebound. Taken down by the Tigers. Here's the steal. Allie Tatro puts it up and in.
Allie Tatro with 2.
First points of the game by Allie Tatro and the Drury Blue Devils.
Ellie used that box there and put it right in.
Callahan calling out a play for the Tigers. In the corner, that's your first turnover. It was intended for Megan Lyons, the senior, number 34.
You want to play up tempo, but you got to be careful with it. Don't want to turn the ball over too many times.
Tess Gauthier now is, they're kind of doubling up on Danielle, so she's going to get the ball off to Morgan.
That was almost token pressure there.
Nice look is stolen. Here's Kelly Pulio. She's going to back it off. Get it off to Gauthier. They love the ball in Callahan's hands.
And
standing right around the Blue Devils' face. Here's Lyons.
Had the open look, she gave it up.
Drury, of course, noted for their defense. And they're going to wave off the basket. Mr. Bassey, our lone Berkshire County official, calls it travel.
It was a nice move by her, but she did take the extra step. But it was a nice look for a hook shot. You don't see too many from a lady.
Danielle gets by Callan quite easily. Here's Allie's shot. It's going to be a little bit short.
And
it's going to go off, I think, number 34,
yes,
Meg Lyons, Drury basketball.
Right off her fit.
Just underway, 6:08 left, first quarter. Brissett looking for a cutter. Dishes off. Allie, short pop. No good.
Back rimmed it.
And rebound by Kelly Pulio, and we got a foul already.
Gotta be careful with the reaches. It's the most common foul ever called in the game of basketball. When you reach in front of in front like that in that front court, you gotta be careful.
Fouls on Allie Tatro, her first, and not just Drury's first, but the first of the ball game.
Lady Devils are playing man-to-man, a little press out top.
They try to spread the floor a little bit.
They're
Shot
down.
is no good. Rebounded by Garvey. Drury trying to set up quickly here. Danielle with a three. No good. Rebound.
Oh, what a look by Allie.
And Allie's foul. She'll go to the line.
What a move by Allie Tatro there.
I want to see who it's called on. It's on Kara Callahan, number 3, the junior, the point guard, her first, and also her team's first.
Allie had a good look. She sliced in there and got that rebound and wasn't afraid to put it right up.
First shot.
Wow.
A little short.
Yeah, it's unlike her.
Well, you got to get the jitters out, John, I think. You know, even though these girls have been here before, it's just nervous excitement. They just want to get this thing going.
Yeah, give them a few minutes into the game.
Allie's second shot is good.
Oh, nothing but net. Money.
Here's a little bit of pressure by the Devils.
A 2-2-1.
Here's Ginley to Lines. Stolen by Reset. Nice bounce pass to Tatro.
Well,
She lays it in on the left side. 5-0 Blue Devils.
Long pass here, and the hook shot again.
Is no good, in and out. Tatro the rebound.
That's Line. She's going to do a lot of hooks by the looks
She
of it.
looks to be their tallest starter, John, pretty much.
And here goes Reset.
Lays it in off the glass.
What a nice dice play
I
by
think they
Reset.
want a timeout, John. No, they don't. I'm sorry, I thought Coach was calling for a timeout. Callahan into the corner. Shot is no good. Good position by Emily Moult for the rebound.
And to the quarterback, Reset.
4:40 left, first quarter. 7-0 Blue Devils.
Well, now they've switched to zone. 2-3 zone. And
Danielle is held. It's going to be on number 11, I believe, Kelly Pulio.
as I said earlier, reach fouls are the most common ones called. Well, the clock's going down, and a lucky bounce for the Devils.
It is. Danielle comes up with it.
Oh, Moulton with a nice move.
Puts up, she's blocked. Nice drive,
Wow.
no call.
Well, a good no call because she would have had an offensive foul if they'd have called anything there.
Here's Morgan Lamar. Garvey, short pop. No good.
Rushed it just a little bit.
Rebound by Gauthier. Shot
Wild
is
shot.
no good by Callahan. Moulton with another rebound.
Devils getting back pretty good on defense.
Danielle short pop. Oh, in and out. Will not fall.
And fought for.
And Shannon had the ball out of bounds. Boy, that thing was halfway down the
Yes, it
cylinder.
was. You say, how does that come out? How does that ball come out of there? Excuse me, I'm sorry. Now Drury's at half court on their 1-3-1 half court pressure.
Gauthier, the ball is
Again!
stolen, but she gets it back.
They're sagged in, the Devils. Going to be a foul on Moulton.
And count it. Megan Ginley with the first points of the game for South Hadley.
And already we got a couple of new faces into the game. Rick?
Well, we got freshman Olivia Carlson, number 31, and junior Megan Benoit.
Their three-point shooter, Megan Benoit, and Carlson will give you a lot of rebounds.
Number 12 is Megan's number. Ginley's shot is no good. Rebounded by the freshman.
And
Shannon
kept
Garvey
alive. Wow.
stolen away.
And a three.
Shot is no good. Rebounded by Garvey. Danielle trying to push it.
Oh, she's going right to the hoop.
it up
And in there!
Count, and then she's fouled.
A lot of times this year, Rick, this happened, but she didn't always get the draw the foul. Now she's drawing the foul. Looks fantastic as she comes dicing through the lane.
Senior point guard, captain Danielle Reset, 4-year starter at the line. Trying to make it a three-point player. Shot is in the air. It is no good.
Wow, one of the few misses by Danielle. She really shoots them well. Here come the...
Callahan, long three. No good.
Oh, what a
Shot.
nice hustle play.
Good save there. Shot up and no good.
And
It's
off.
going to be off. I think is it number 2?
Yes, it is, Rick.
Just into the ball game is junior Vicky Mielenkowski.
Oh, here we're going to go with a three-quarter pressure.
Gauthier and Callahan, yep.
Again, remember, ladies and gentlemen, there's no 10-second clock in girls basketball.
Carlson gives it up. Little bounce pass to Tatro. Shot no good by Benoit. Callahan trying to push it for South Hadley. It is blocked by Danielle out of bounds.
Yeah, well, the coach said they wanted to push the ball, but she's coming up 1 against 4 Devils. Not good odds.
2:13 left, 9-2 Blue Devils.
Oh, that was a nice cut play.
Shot up, no good. She gets her own rebound. It's Mielenkowski. She kind of reverses herself. She gets trapped there by Carlson.
Carlson cut her off nicely. Oh,
nice look underneath. Shot up off the glass. No good.
Wow.
So they've had their opportunities,
Yes,
John.
they have. Yes, they have. They got a lid on the basket right now.
Garvey shot.
That was deflected. I think the lady got a part
Callahan
of that
trying to take it alone. She's cut off by Danielle. Backs it right out again.
ball. Oh, nice move. And
Shot, no, another lay-in.
Oh.
Gauthier with the rebound.
Yeah.
Callahan fakes. Back to Gauthier.
Benoit cut her off well. Oh,
Gauthier's shot is good.
Yeah, friendly roll for Gauthier.
9-4 Drury.
They're going to looks like a 1-1-2, and it actually got stolen. And a wide look 3.
There's a 3. Shot is good.
Wow. Coach Franzoni
By
might be looking
Pulio.
at calling there. I think Danielle just needs to speed up a little bit to bring it across.
9-7.
It's a 1-3.
We got a blocking foul. It's going to be on number 14, Meg Ginley.
You don't see Danielle come to the left side of the court too much there, but the lady from South Hadley tried to block her off.
Number 21, Amber Iaquesta. Number 14, Kasha Wisman in the game for the Devils, replacing Allie Tatro and Shannon Garvey.
Some fresh legs in for the Devils. Only 53 seconds to go in the quarter. And we got to
travel. Yeah.
And of
So
course
very quickly, John, within about a minute and a half, the momentum totally turning second chance points, especially for South Hadley.
Well, they got a steal, and then they got a wide open look 3. And
They got a 3-on-2. Drive of the lane, layup's no good.
boy, they've had their opportunities. They're just not putting them in.
They are very frustrating, but boy, they've had some better looks than Drury.
Oh, yes, they have. And that's a
Iaquesta was calling for the ball, and Danielle led her just a little bit too much.
I think Danielle just needs to settle down just a bit.
I think coach wants to get another ball handle. Well, now, yeah, he's going to take Danielle out, just give her a little breather here at the quarter.
She's a little frustrated.
She's frustrated because she got her pocket.
Oh, look at this. Home run ball. And
shot's no good.
Carlson with good hustle on the back plate to slow that shot down. Uh-oh, there's a steal. You can see that one coming. This is going to...
That's going to tie the game.
Tie the game. You can't go across court with that kind of pass that high. It'll be stolen every time.
And we got a foul with 5 seconds left.
Well, they come climbing all the way back from 9-2 to 9-9. 5 seconds left in the first quarter. See if Drury can't get a shot off here.
Abby Lukasik, number 5.
Lukasik, yes.
Junior in.
And we got it to Bona. Got to put one up here.
Kasha Wishman's shot is no good. So Drury started strong the first 4 minutes, basically shut down the last 4 minutes.
Yes, they
In the
were.
meantime, second chance points and a lot of hustle by South Hadley has pulled them even at 9 here at the end of the first quarter.
Well, if you really look at the way the game's gone so far, South Hadley has had a lot more shots at the basket, a lot more. And let's say, 5 or 6, 7 shots minimum have been haven't gone in from point-blank range. So you really look at it, Drury's survived that quarter, really, to be 9-9, even though they did have the lead, but South Hadley had a lot more opportunity at the hoop there, a lot of good looks.
Leading scorers for the Devils, Danielle Reset, 4 points with her 2 layups. Allie Tatro, 5 points with 2 layups and on a free throw. So not too much from the outside.
Yeah. Yes. Well, we'll see what happens now. Drury's going to get the ball to inbound the ball and see if they make any adjustments here. Looks like Danielle Reset, she's back in the game.
So is Garvey, so is Lamar.
Yep. Yes, they are. Here comes Danielle with a pass to, they got it over in the corner. Here goes Danielle. Here she comes. Got stolen, pushed back out, and she traveled.
Got to travel. A little bit too much ball movement there.
It happens so many times. People on the outside get the ball, and they seem to want to go quick without putting the ball down. Here comes another home run ball, but this one is pushed out by South Hadley.
Well, fool me once.
Well, yeah, you better not get caught too many times with that one.
Exactly.
But they do work on it. You don't see that launch ball too much in girls basketball, really. Not too many girls can throw it that far. Oh, she's coming right down, Morgan.
Kasha Wisman's shot, in and out, no good. And Wisman's going to get called, number 14, for a pushing foul. That's going to be her first and the third on the Devils. So I'll tell you, John, I really thought South Hadley was very close to a timeout, and they clawed their way right back.
Yes, got a couple perspective by the one of the coaches before the game, and shared that later.
Off the glass and in, all the way.
Hook shots. Every girl on this team is taught to throw like a semi-hook shot.
Milankowski, first lead of the night. Here's Morgan Lamar's shot. She
Oh,
got it. It's a two.
Nothing but
It's a
net.
two.
It's a two. She was inside the arc. And here they come with their fast pace again, but this time it almost stolen. And nobody's,
There's Callahan. Nice pass underneath. Gauthier's shot is no good.
over the back there, but what a hustle play by 14. I thought she got a little bit.
That was Megan Ginley, and they waved off any foul, and she just slided the ball off a Drury player's
well, it was
knee.
a smart play, yes. It's a very smart play for her after the fact. Here we go, inbound pass. See if she gets a wide open look.
Here's Callahan. Shot is no good. Rebound is tapped over.
By
Moulton gets it.
Moulton back
Emily
into the
gets
game.
it to Danielle. Just underway here, second quarter, 11-11.
Well, all the girls from the Lady Devils have been rested. Pretty much set for Danielle.
Moulton's shot is no good.
The
Rebound by Ginley.
South Hadley's getting good position underneath the basket.
They're basically telling Drury, we're going to give you the outside shot. We know you don't throw many threes up, and they don't. Milankowski's a good dribbler. Shot is up. Whoa, nice job by Vicky Milankowski.
Yes, nice play, and again, it's almost like it's a reverse layup actually there, but a lot of them like that half look hook there. Wow, looking to do something with the ball before she had it.
Drury really out of sync right now, very sloppy. Meg Lyons back in the game, giving Gauthier her first rest.
Assistant coach Chris Barbarata said, a 7 seed, are you kidding? She said, this is probably the best 7 seed you'll see in the state, in any division. You know, a good team, 16-5, 9-1 at home, and 7-4 on the road this year.
Here goes Milankowski again. They do pass the ball well.
Drury sagging in
Here's
too
Lyons,
quickly.
and she throws the ball away. She's looking for Megan Ginley, and Ginley needed to be over 7 feet for that one.
Well, they did start with a few turnovers at the beginning of the game when it was 9-2, but they've settled down nicely since that point.
Drury starters are all in.
1-3-1 zone it was to start with on the press.
Just trying to slow Danielle down.
Oh, what
nice spin off the glass, no good.
She just, everything but make the basket.
Tigers basketball. And a lead of 13-11.
Oh, she went right by her like.
Shot no good, no call. Good defense here by Emily Moulton. Here comes Reset.
Well, we're gonna get
a block. Coach DeBoo doesn't really
agree with it.
For it.
It looks like we've had a few people trying to get that offensive charge, and nobody's actually got one yet.
Lukasic on the foul. It's the 6th team foul for South Hadley. Drury only with 3.
Well, she's gonna have to move the ball. She's gonna get a clock violation. Morgan, full thought about it.
Shannon, short pop, got it.
Wow.
Shannon Garvey from the paint.
We got a tie game, 13-13.
Shannon's first points of the night, John.
Well,
at
it's a
the
good-looking shot.
4:55 mark of the second quarter.
You're going to get a call there, though, against her.
We got a foul on Shannon Garvey, number 24.
Team's 5th, I believe, and
team's 4th, her first.
Okay. He beat me on the number.
Yeah, they're pretty quick down there on that scores table.
Yeah.
Those three amigos, they're pretty tough.
Yeah, they know what they're doing for sure.
Very impressed with the dribbling skills of Milankowski.
Oh, they very good ball movement, quick pace. Looking for cutters on the backside, nothing there. Wide open. And nice read by Danielle Reset to get that rebound. And she pushed it ahead. Here comes
Tatum lays it in.
There you go. Need to see a little bit more of that.
Drury regains the lead at 15-13. Lexi Garone, number 1, just a freshman in there right now with Danielle on her.
Lady Devils still play man-to-man and a grab hook by
we got
Morgan.
we got a foul on Morgan Lamar. That's going to be the team's 5th. I think it's her first, and it is.
Yes, it is.
So the fouls, John, have been spread wide,
Pretty
wide
much.
range.
Yeah, you can't get too much foul trouble here. Drury is pretty deep on the bench also, but yeah, you don't want to get anybody in trouble. But there's only 5 to 6 fouls here. 4 minutes to go in the half.
Garone out, the freshman, and back in is Kara Callahan. She's quite a dribbler.
Yes, they're doing a little bit of a weave out front. I call it the Lee weave. Probably has a real name for it, but that's what I call it.
The 3 ball's no good.
Oh, high. Oh, look at this move. Look at that move. Wow.
It won't fall, but Meg Ginley, the junior, with a nice rebound, will go to the line for 2.
She has separation just by using her shoulder and bringing her ball away from the body. It's really not a true hook, but off to the side of her body. You don't see that a lot with these ladies. I've brought it up a few times, but you don't see it a lot.
Olivia Carlson is at the scores table, John, waiting to check in, and I think it's because they're getting beat off the boards.
That and Moulton's second foul.
And both, yeah.
Emily Moulton, that
Shot
is.
no good. So Emily will come out. So he's got to you got to take out a center type forward position. You're going to have to replace her with some height, and he does with Carlson. Second shot is good.
Well, 1-point game with 3:40 to go in the second quarter. Oh, nice quick move by Morgan there. Oh,
Nice
what a
drop pass!
Oh!
It's counted, and that is Olivia Carlson's first points of the night.
What a setup by Morgan. Beautiful setup. And a turnover. Right on top of it. Right on time for the Devils.
3:25 left second quarter. 3-point Drury lead at 17-14.
Oh, she almost lost it. And we got almost a jump ball. Wow, we got almost a lot of things.
We got it to Danielle.
She's
Little
got
stutter step, little pop by Danielle. She's got it.
She's
from
got the deuce.
left elbow.
Yes. Making a little move here by the Devils.
6-point of the night for Danielle Reset.
Oh, here comes that.
Here's Milankowski.
She
and we got
traveled.
travel.
All right, we got a three-quarter court press. It looks like a 2-2-1 press now. And that's fresh legs in.
Yeah,
Gauthier, I think.
Yeah, it is Gauthier. You know who she reminds me of? Little Michelle Boudreau that played here at Drury High School.
Yeah,
Was an outstanding
she
basketball player.
Yes, she does have a resemblance. And Danielle's bringing it up. She's over to the corner, brings it to Lamar. Oh, she went right for it.
Carlson stops. Garvey, shot is no good.
Oh,
Rebound by
Allie.
Allie. Short pop is no good. Rebound by
Here
the
they come.
Tigers.
They're going to run.
Milankowski with the basketball in the corner.
Oh, nice move there.
Callahan's three. A little
Front.
short. Off
Nice
the front
fight.
iron.
Morgan Lamar with the fight. Look at her fight for that thing. Chin that ball.
I think we got to foul possibly on Gauthier.
And they're going to the line, Rick. It's foul number 7.
Each team had 6 very briefly, John. Yeah, it is Teth Gauthier's first and the 7th. You're right, John. They're in the bonus.
Got to give her credit. She grabbed the ball and tried to pull it out and chin it, and she had a lot of effort on it.
The only thing you have to watch here is an elbow, and they didn't call it. So
No.
you got to hit somebody pretty hard, though, with it.
Yeah.
Morgan shot. Swish.
Nothing but net. Money.
Well, they got a number 1 seed with this young lady basically on the sidelines with an injury.
For about half the year, right?
Yeah.
And a nice looking
She's got
shot
them
again.
both.
Money. Well, let's see if they can have a defensive stop here. Boy, they're still pushing it. And a what? Off a Drury. 21-14, 7-point lead, 2:17 to go in the second quarter.
Callahan puts it in play.
Oh, nice pick here.
Her shot's going to be short.
And what? They're hustling. Oh, brought out by
Nice
Carlson.
job by Carlson.
And got to watch out from behind. Oh, she's got it over to, we know who. That's short. You can see it from here. Oh,
Nice
what a look.
rebound.
What a
Ellie Tatro.
Ellie Tatro with a good-looking offensive rebound and backing off the backboard.
9 points for Tatro.
Oh, here's a free look. And that's
Callahan shot no good.
Oh.
Rebound by the Devils. Here comes Morgan. 23-14.
she's all over the place. Oh, she's going all the way.
Oh, she has it stripped.
She got picked.
Milankowski trying to fast break here. Right down the lane.
Coast to coast.
Puts it up and in.
Wow,
I'll
gotta
tell
stop
you,
her.
she's tough. And they want a timeout.
What a 4-point swing that was. Danielle was ready to go in, got the ball stolen from her, and then the Wildcat lady came down. What was that?
Milankowski?
Milankowski.
Yeah.
She went coast to coast.
Well, John, I'll tell you, in doing some preparation for this game, taking a look at the Lady Tigers, Kara Callahan is averaging 7.7 points a game, but she's got 21 threes for the year. Kelly Pulio's got 19. So
Well,
there's other teams that shoot a lot more, make a lot more, but she knocked down Callahan had a heck of a night the other night, I guess, against East Hampton. So,
well, I'll tell you, when you look at some of the scores that South Hadley's had this year, they're averaging 56 points a game, giving up 46.
yeah, giving up right, John. And
But at 16, there's a whole different basketball.
Yeah.
Proudly to say, when you play in Berkshire County, there's a lot of defense played in Berkshire County on both sides of the ball, whether you're the ladies or the men.
yeah.
They play tough defense. That's what they take pride
Well, in
in.
the game of basketball, you may have an off night shooting, but you never should have an off night with hustle and defense.
Here we got a 1-2-1-1
Okay,
zone.
Amber Iaquesa back in
Press.
the game.
And
Get it right to Danielle.
And she should have an open look if she looks to the right. And she does.
Nice bounce pass to Garvey.
And
She
another-
lays it in.
Another assist for Reset. F the glass and in. Here we go. 1 minute, 10 seconds to go. Nice move.
Nice.
And she's almost unstoppable. Number 14.
Yeah, it's Meg Ginley, John.
Ben Gidley with
Yeah.
a nice looking shot.
They made some nice layups here, and they've missed an awful lot, too.
Well, right now, to see if they settle it down a little bit, so there's only 2 more possessions for them. and
Danielle,
one for
little
them.
stop it. And
Oh!
she's got it.
She got a little roly-poly on that one.
8 points for Reset.
Oh, she's forcing it. She forced it. No, on the floor with the foul. Going to go 1-1.
Kasha Wisman, number 14, getting ready to check in.
The fans don't like it. Have to block your ears.
So each team now in the bonus, only 44 seconds left in the half, 27-18 Drury.
1-1, which means if she makes the first one, she gets a second one.
Senior Tess Gauthier's first shot, no
It's no
good.
good.
Rebound by Carlson.
She put it out, she's going to watch the backside.
You know what I like she did there, John? She's not afraid to put the ball on the carpet a few times.
Right. And here comes Danielle. Oh, we got it.
Wisman.
Wisman. Oh, she got it picked off. No, she saved herself.
16 on the shot clock.
Uh-oh. And, a tie-up. What a hustle play by Gauthier.
And it's a nice job by Gauthier.
Yes. Excellent play, excellent hustle. You can't be standing looking at. She did.
Mackenzie Bona and Meg Benoit back in the game for Reset and Tatro. Keep them out of more foul trouble.
Exactly right. Good point. Yeah, that's the point taken by the head coach. Don't want to get a late foul in the quarter to get their players, their starters in foul trouble. You know that the Tigers will get one more shot off.
4 juniors and a freshman.
Oh, that was too easy.
Shot is no good.
Oh, yeah, she was out of bounds.
Yeah. 4 juniors and a freshman for Coach Franzoni just to finish out the 13 seconds here.
They should have just took their time there. They kind of panicked a little bit there.
Callahan with the basketball.
Got to watch for the cut to the baskets. And there's one outside. Oh, she's got a good move. She stopped. Here's an open look by Gauthier.
And the shot is good.
Wow, the shots are going in now. And time is going to run out. All right.
So Tess Gauthier's shot at the 5-second mark cuts the lead to 27-20 Drury.
And we're back here at halftime of this high school basketball classic, the Division II girls quarterfinal contest back in March 1st of 2013 between Drury and South Hadley. And Rick, Drury here in a tight ball game in the first quarter, but they get a little bit of a lead going here coming into halftime.
Well, Allie Tatro got them started in the first quarter, and as Coach alluded to in the opening, got some easy hoops, and Drury had a 7-point lead at one time, but then the Tigers went on a 14-2 run. Kelly Pulio and Vicky Milankowski, they actually took a 13-11 lead, so it kind of went back and forth, and Drury had plenty of gas left to finish the first half, and got that 27-20 lead. So South Hadley, just because they can throw the threes, you never know how the second half's going to be. So I think they're going to be tough to put away.
Right. And of course, we're joined once again by Drury's All-Western Mass point guard back in 2013, Danielle Reset, and head coach John Franzoni. And Coach, this was a fast-paced first half, a little bit of low scoring in that first quarter, but things really picked up.
Yeah, the teams, South Hadley had a little bit of a slow start, like you mentioned, but they can score quickly, and they did. And it seemed like they would make their run. We'd lock them down, get a few stops, and get the lead back. It was a tight contest. It was two top contenders going at it punch for punch, and we hung in there. And I think the key was our defense. Our defense, we just got more stops in the half court. And that was what allowed us to maintain that lead, that 7-point lead at the half, and maintain it through into the third quarter. We knew we had to stay ahead because they weren't going to go away.
Danielle, this was really, really a fast-paced contest. You guys had played a great season defense all season long. And was there any time that you felt winded or any of your teammates felt like they needed to come out of the game because it was such a fast-paced contest?
Yeah, we were well conditioned, but let me tell you, when that ball started going back and forth like that, we were. There's plays you were gassed and the ball would go out of bounds, and you're like, thank God, take a little rest break. But they played a fast-paced game, and we did some uncharacteristic things of us.
Right.
There were times we played into it and we shouldn't have, and I think we had more turnovers in that game than we typically would have had in a game. And that was a tribute to us playing into their game a little bit. And then we took it back, though. We got it back under control. Our defense was key. Once we got them settled down in the half court, we were pretty good. But there were times that you were definitely winded from getting up and down the court.
Coach, this particular year, 2013, Drury having a great season and really deserved to be the #1 seed. But that record of 16-3 was quite an accomplishment given the quality of teams that you guys faced just in Berkshire County alone.
Right. I mean, the reason why we got the #1 seed was because we had beaten so many tournament teams, and given some of the the budget crunch going on with school budgets, we only played 18 regular season games. We weren't allowed to play 20 because the school just cut back a little bit.
Right.
I understood that, but we played every night. We played a quality opponent in Berkshire County, and then the couple of independent games we had, we played against tournament teams there also. So we knew that we were definitely battle tested. Those last 8 games in a row that we won the regular season were against, high seeded teams like Lee and Pittsfield from other divisions,
right.
Conan, our own division, Hoosick. So we had beaten all those teams coming down the stretch, and that was just really the way our seniors led, and we had a solid junior class behind them. We had a good freshman, Olivia Carlson, playing some meaningful minutes. So we had really tested that depth during the season because we had to. We were playing against such good teams every night in different styles, different.
Right.
But it was always Berkshire County always said if you got through that league, you were ready for the tournament.
Right. Well, you got a lead here at halftime. We're going to see how things play out here in the second half. We'll be back at the game's conclusion to recap this great contest, this Division II quarterfinal matchup between Drury and South Hadley. We'll see you at the game's conclusion.
The Blue Devils 27-20. Drury. Possession arrow is with Drury. And so they will take the ball at midcourt to start second half.
And get ready for some more excitement. It is the starters back in for Drury. I think you might have already said that.
Of course, we've got Mr. Bassey here from Berkshire County, the only official that I know, John.
Right.
The other two I don't know. The only way we could find out is by going on the scores table and find out how they signed in. But
right.
They're probably from the Valley League or Tri-County or one of the leagues from, as we call here, over the mountain.
Over the mountain, yeah.
They probably see that about us, too.
Yeah, they over to the Hickville over there. But certainly, yeah, there's probably 2 other leagues represented here. You have one from their conference, which whom we don't know. We do have Mr. Bassey from the Berkshire County referees, and then you usually get a neutral, one that doesn't see either team. So you try to make it as fair and even as they can.
Right. So the number 9, 10, 11, and 12 seeds are all out, John. East Hampton, Palmer, Frontier, and Southwick. And at the end of this weekend, we'll be down to 4. Daniel Reset with the basketball for the Blue Devils.
Garvey right in the middle. Oh,
shot is deflected.
Short. Oh, Moulton tried to save it there, and
Gauthier, she gets by Danielle.
A lot of Tigers.
Nice pass for a lay-in. It's good.
That's their game. They want to go fast-paced and try to get as many of those quick shots and layups they can.
That's Kara Callahan's first points of the game.
They're not in a man, they're in zone defense now. 3-2. And Danielle's having trouble finding someone.
Ellie's short pop is good.
Oh, we got the bounce off the rim, the friendly rim. And the Devils, Lady Devils, are playing their lady-to-lady defense or man-to-man.
Minute gone, third quarter.
Well, nice bounce pass back, wide open.
Got it.
Wow. Too easy of a look there.
Meg Ginley.
5-point lead now for the Lady Devils. And there's Garvey.
Shannon, short shot, won't fall.
Oh, Emily
with a rebound. Off the glass and
in. Emily with a strong move to the hoop. And we got a long pass. Here they come again.
Shot no good.
Oh, she
gets her own rebound, though.
The advantage of a long return.
Shot is good. That's number 14 again, Meg Ginley.
I don't even know how that even went in. They definitely want to push. And
Danielle's shot, little strong. Rebound is going to come down to Gauthier.
They're coming.
with the left hand. She
A
breaks
wide
it.
open player on the baseline.
And then Leanne is good.
This is what they want to do, and they're playing into their game now. And
Kelly
Lady-
Puleo on the last hoop.
Lady Devils, we got plenty of people open now. She's come through.
Danielle lays it in.
She said, I'm
And Coach Franzoni wants a timeout.
coast to coast by Reset.
5-point Drury lead was cut to 3. It's 33-28, 5:54 left. And I'll tell you what, John, it's even hard to call the action so fast.
Well, obviously, I think John took a great time out there, Coach Franzoni, because they're getting beat back. In the first half, they weren't getting beat back. That's why they only had 20 points. They've already got 8 points in this quarter, and we've only run 3 minutes. So, I mean, actually not even that. 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 6 seconds. They've already scored 8 points, and they're easy points. So I'm sure he's not happy with the ladies coming back on defense. That's one thing that normally you don't see a lot of in Berkshire County is a fast break team because the stellar defense that's being played. But right now, the Lady Devils have to get back. They cannot concede one-pass layups.
Well, Ellie was confused for a second. She thought it was their ball, but Coach called timeout after the hoop.
So it's still a 5-point lead for the Lady Devils. A 1-3-1 zone defense at this point.
Callahan into the corner to Gauthier. She's going to give it up.
Oh, wide
Long
open
cross-court pass.
on the line.
Shot
no.
is no good.
And they're
And
getting
they're-
beat again on that.
They are. And they're fighting for the ball. I'll tell you, they
They
are
are.
scrappy, these kids.
Oh, they're quicker.
The shot won't fall, but there's a blocking foul.
Moulton's third, I think. Emily Moulton with her third foul, I believe. If that's who picks up this foul.
It is, John. Carlson's going to check back in.
Too many second opportunities for, if you're a Lady Devil fan, too many opportunities for the Tigers getting those. Sometimes they're long rebounds, sometimes they're short, but
Shot rolls in.
rolled in, friendly rim.
Kelly Puleo. So Emily Moulton with 3 fouls will take a seat. Only the first foul for
But
the Devils this half.
Right, unfortunately it was her third though, and it makes her
Puleo's second shot in the air, a little off the front
again,
end. Another offensive
another
rebound.
You just can't keep conceding the rebounds.
They get second, third opportunities.
Just got to be more alert, know where the ball is. And they're going to get a block.
I think it's going to be on Carlson.
Oh, yeah. We haven't had one offensive foul yet, so I didn't think we were going to get one there either.
It's on Morgan Lamar.
Her second. And right now, it seems like they're getting enough shots until they make it.
It's like having a power play in hockey. The ball's down the other end. Puleo's shot is in the air. Swish.
Well, I think that
Tell you what, John, they're trying to. They right now are keeping the crowd out of the game. 33-30, one possession game. Puleo's second shot in the air.
that's long.
It's no good.
Now watch this. Who's got it? It's going to be them again.
Over and over and over. Drury cannot grab the
You have to
rebound.
identify where that ball is. You've got to get there quick. Sometimes it's just the luck of the bounce that you don't get there, but it seems like they're there.
And we got a turnover. No, they say it's deflected off Drury.
And 29 seconds on the shot clock. Plenty of time for the Tigers. Oh, that's going to be a. Oh,
There's Danielle.
2 on none.
She lays it up. No good. Rebound. Blocked. Carlson off the glass. No good.
Oh, you got to make them. Come on.
Danielle's shot. Good. Finally.
Well, finally, they got their attack with 3 or 4 opportunities also. Here they come flying at you.
Megan Lyons going to pull it out. Give it to Callahan.
See if the Devils can't get a stop here. Tigers have had their way so far in the third quarter.
Well, Drury just gave a taste of their own medicine with a couple.
Oh, long three.
Shot. No good.
And beat
Another
to the ball
offensive
again.
rebound.
Beat to the ball because they got to look at the ball and they're attacking. And Drury's kind of waiting for it.
Gauthier trapped in the corner. Beautiful pass underneath. Lane is good. by Meg Ginley, her 6th point of the quarter.
They're giving them lessons right now how to hustle on those rebounds.
35-34.
She's trapped.
Over and back. Drury really out of sync right now, John.
Yeah, I'd say that definitely the momentum's with South Hadley Tigers. Maybe if Drury can just turn around a couple of defensive rebounds here, turn the tide a little bit here. See what happens. Oh,
Tessier.
long three.
Short.
And I guess you can't get a rebound when you shoot it, it goes out of bounds.
Well, you know, along with second chances and hustle comes bounces too.
Yeah.
It's not always going to go their way, John.
Yes,
So
that's exactly right.
Look for Drury to straighten things out here quickly here.
And
Brissett is trapped.
It's a 1-2-2 zone press. Again, remember there's no shot clock to get it over the timeline. And we got to travel. And some of these mistakes can ill afford.
Turnovers also hurting Drury right now.
Right, you need to get opportunities at the basket. Here's a long three.
That was a walk.
Yeah, it looked like it, but she didn't get called for anything. And here comes Danielle all the way down, and it got poked out. Oh, she tried to get it to, they're reaching in
Wow.
there. Well, there's no call there.
Shot no good.
And we're gonna, again, I just can't believe.
Shannon needed to use the glass there. We got a foul, I think, on Danielle, or it's on Morgan Lamar.
Well, again, I said early in the first quarter is that when you start reaching for the ball, the reach is what they'll see.
Well, that's 3 on Lamar, so junior Megan Benoit in the ball game, number 12 for the Blue Devils. Drury holding on to a 35-32 lead. I mean holding on right now, John.
Well, right now, all the momentum's with the Tigers, all of it. Right by, she went right by Benoit.
They're just letting her go by.
Right, here we go.
Very little defense.
Now I'll see if they can dig in here. Got a top end weave. And she's going right to the hoop.
Callahan lays it in with the left hand.
Wow, wow. That was from quite a distance out also. That was a 7 foot layup. Here comes.
Shot
Olivia.
no good. Rebounded.
1 and out.
Looking to take the lead of the Tigers. Here's Gauthier.
Don't be so.
Long three. Shot no good. Danielle with the rebound.
Well, that would have been a crippler right there. See if they settle things down here, run something here.
Garvey to Brissett. Danielle, stop, drives, shot no good, another rebound. Danielle's got it. Carlson goes up, she's
She got
fouled.
fouled that time. But what I like to see a little bit more, and not a lot of girls do it, they don't get vertical. I mean, they're just standing flat foot on the ground. You got to get some vertical, get yourself some separation to get that release. Well, holding on with 1 point lead, 2:14 and left in the third quarter.
Freshman Olivia Carlson at the line. Shot is good.
Money.
Her 3rd point of the night.
The Milikowskis are back in, and
Well, you don't lose anything by having that young lady in the game.
no,
I'll tell
you
that,
don't.
John.
She's been very impressive most of the game. Olivia's feeling a little better now. Looks like she's got her. Oh,
Little hard.
a little hard there with
Rebound by
Garvey.
Mullen.
And
Ellie
Tatro.
comes out with it.
Ellie Tatro. And here's a free look.
And she's going back to the line. That's something, John, in time. She's just a freshman. That's something in time. One quicker step will get her to that glass.
Yeah, she was methodical there, but she got fouled and is going to the line again. Or you stop, let the girl fly by, and then bring it up.
Falls on Milankowski, her first, team second.
Nope, long. Looks like her last one. She's 1 for 3 right now. The team has to knock these down. This is where you need to knock them down.
$14 points scored already by the
And that was
Tigers.
got a money shot there. Got to turn around. Here they come.
3-point Drury lead. Nice defense there by Ellie Tatro, knocking the ball away out of bounds.
Right, you got to know who that opponent is, and you got to be running as fast as they're going to run.
2:02 left, 37-34 Drury.
Allie
Third quarter action here.
And
Probably ill-advised, but they got away with it, John.
well, they're okay with it. I mean,
Lexi Garone, the freshman. Tatro on here. She drives baseline.
oh, there's a strong move. Travel, I think.
Yeah, there it is.
The extra step.
I was waiting for the whistle before and didn't get it.
Well, sometimes, they got the whistle in there. Maybe they're just going to get out in time. And let's see, they're going to give it to Danielle. We're so used to seeing everybody's retreating. I think they just want to slow the Drury offense up. Got a cutter here.
Allie shot. Got it!
Oh, bottom of the net, Allie. Need a stop here. Oh, wide open look. And there's that lucky bounce again. And
we got a foul. It's going to be on Meg Benoit.
It's amazing how many times that ball finds a black shirt off that rim. Like you said before, maybe a little fortune, of a good luck, but that fortune needs to turn around for the Devils.
Shannon Garvey coming out for rest. Meg Benoit out.
124.
Amber Iaquesa in.
Good time to rest Shannon just for a minute.
Kasha Wisman in. Shot no good. Rebounded by Wisman.
Okay. 4-point lead. Something different. We've been at 5 and 3 and 7.
4-point Drury lead.
Tatro. Weissman. She's going right to the basket. A little strong. You can see it right up there.
No good. Rebound by Carlson.
Carlson. Uh-oh. Danielle with a beater to the ball. They can settle it down. A lot on the shot clock. That's short.
Shot is no good. Rebound to
Allie! Allie! Oh,
and a foul by Amber Iaquesa.
Iaquesa,
Great hustle.
What a play by her.
So everything the Drury wasn't doing, John, a few minutes ago, they're doing right now.
She showed the Tigers a Tiger play. She pawed it right out of there.
She did. Junior Amber Iaquesa shot.
That long, too.
Too long.
Wow, you think they're tired.
Too much adrenaline.
Too adrenaline, yeah. Get tired, it's the front rim, and adrenaline means the back rim.
Well, if we say bend the knees a little bit when they're short, do we tell them not to bend them as much?
That looks better.
She's got the second one.
All right, we got one out of them. Got a 5-point lead.
Iaquesa's first point gives Drury a 5-point lead at 40-35. We're under 50 seconds.
A weave on top, and now looking for the wing. Back pass. They've done this a few times.
It's blocked, but a rebound up no good. Rebound by Drury.
Nice. Allie Tatro ripped the ball out. Drury's got the last shot if they want it. Clock is off. But
Danielle goes up and she's fouled. She threaded the needle, John.
yes, when she wants to split, there was nobody behind the two defenders. She split them, drew the foul with 18-4. I didn't know whether they were going to go aggressive or go for the last shot. And Danielle saw the opportunity to drive the lane, and she went for it.
Danielle with 12 points. Nothing from the free throw line until
That's a lot.
now.
Good. Danielle's very high percentage. I'm not going to give her the jinx. She's 1 for 2 tonight, I think.
Yeah, she makes them when she needs to, John.
Yes.
Danielle's second shot in the air.
That was
good.
got the
little shooter's roll.
We got the shooter's roll. The friendly bounce at the rim.
Mackenzie Bona in. Danielle out for a little breather. 18.4 left.
She's going to need it, and again, we'll keep her out of foul trouble too. But here we go.
Let's see if Drury can get a stop here, John. Here's Callahan.
Would be nice. That or a turnover.
Callahan has nothing. She tries to get it
Trapped
out.
in the corner. Oh, there's a slug.
We got a block on Carlson, I think.
Yes.
But it's on the floor.
It's on the floor. It's only the fourth foul.
3.5 seconds left. Third quarter.
Well, you got to watch out now for
well,
the underneath the basket.
This is where Gothier at 5 seconds of the first half hit that short jumper.
You got to block the paint.
There she is again. Broken up.
There you go.
Good defense by Drury right there.
They needed that stop right there.
They really did. So the score at the end of 1 was 9-9. Drury
Right.
took a 27-20 lead in the halftime,
Right.
and they continue to lead by 7 at 42-35 each team.
Got
of course,
15.
logically with 15 points.
Correct. So they each had 15 there. 7-point lead. It did go down to 1, I believe, for the Devils. So they did fight back. So we'll see what happens here. The girls that are in foul trouble can come back in the game now, and we have Emily Moulton with 3. We have Morgan Lamar with 3. So see if they bring him back right now, or does he wait a few minutes? Bring him in at about the 5-minute mark and go with the other ladies? I don't know.
Yeah, the starters are going in, John.
Okay.
You know, we'd just like to mention just very quickly, the South Hadley Tigers are part of the Bi-County Central League. Sabus won that league with an 8-0 record and 21-1.
Wow.
They are the top seed in D3, John. Granby, another D3 school, finished second at 5-3, 17-3 overall. Then South Hadley at 4-4 in the league, 15-5 overall. Then Munson, and then Ware. So, as I said earlier, East Hampton, South Hadley, and Hoosick Valley seats 7, 8, 9, all 15-5. So it's a pretty darn good Division II field here in Western Mass this year.
Well, you can certainly see why they're 16-5.
Layup is good. Count it.
And Morgan Lamar.
And they got to get somebody in that lane. That is way too easy.
You can't just say, I got my man. You have to fall off and block that paint. And I think the Morgan Lamar with her 4th. Yes, it is.
Carlson coming back in.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's Emily.
Emily with the 4th. I apologize to Morgan Lamar. So it's her 4th, and that was a 13-second ploy. I didn't know whether, like I said, whether he's going to bring him in right away or whether he's going to wait a few minutes and then bring him in.
They can cut the lead to 4 here. And she drains it.
Yes. Well, it's going to be like this the rest of the game. And she broke the press by herself pretty much. Or still is trying to at least.
4-point Drury lead.
1-3-1 defense. 1-3-1 zone defense by the Tigers. They went away from their man.
Garvey leads the first set. Danielle.
And looking for Garvey here.
No good. Rebound by Carlson.
What a look by Carlson. Stolen away. Oh, she tried to bounce it, and Reset grabs it.
And the shot clock goes off.
No, they had possession, and they bounced the ball off the foot. So it can't be a clock violation when they actually had possession, and she tried to block it off the foot out of bounds. It cannot be a lane violation.
Let's see what they come up with, John.
Well, when you grab the ball and then you throw it off somebody's foot, that's possession.
If they give it back to Drury, what do they put for time?
Well, I'd have to think they'd be about 25 seconds. But it's just my guess. I don't think they're going to give them the full 30.
No, it's going against South Hadley.
Right, it's their ball. I mean, the Lady Tiger grabbed the ball and tried to bounce it off the feet to get it out of bounds. So she had possession.
Which changes the shot clock.
Which changes back to 30 for the Tigers. I mean, she had, they had clock.
Right.
And then Dan Rosette grabbed the ball on the floor, so they're going to give them 28. So I was a little off.
Daniel's going to back it out.
Plenty of time. You just make some space here. They're playing very good, tough defense, the Tigers are. Morgan Lamar.
Looking for a cutter.
Shannon Garvey.
Garvey shot. Got it!
Money! Garvey just inside the 3-point arc. 6-point lead for the Blue Devils.
Her first 2 points of the half, John.
Well, they're going to need her.
Drury's leading score at 12-point a game.
Well, they're going to need her now. She gave it up. Oh, that's inside the arc and the net by number 14, Megan Ginley.
That's her 8th point of the half. Bounce pass is stolen.
She telegraphed it. Was the only
travel.
Yeah, she telegraphed it a little bit. It was a nice look, and the play was open for a short period of a few seconds. A little look off and then bounce. It would have been great.
Danielle's shot is no good. Nice box out.
Box out and a 15-foot rebound.
There goes Megan Lyons, 2-on-2. A shot is good. Count it.
Well, again, we haven't seen one offensive foul all game, so I don't think we're going to see one. Well, we're going to be down maybe to 1 point game here. And again, it's just that they're pushing. The coach said that was what you're going to do, and they haven't wavered at all. Of course, it's been working too.
She's got it.
1 point lead at 6:17 to go in the fourth quarter. Timeout, Drury.
Momentum definitely with South Hadley right now. Their fans are loving it. Their fans are up. Their bench is up.
Well, they made a run the last time in the second quarter. Made a run, and Drury pulled back. Now and pulled back, into the lead. A little bit of a run in the third period. They also made a run, and Drury came back again. Now they've brought it back to 1 point, and see what happens.
Well, we got a problem with the scoreboard again, John. We've been having trouble with that scoreboard all year long up here. The north scoreboard.
Well, there it's back on now. Chuck Lewitt went over. Something must have came unplugged.
It's off again.
Well, he went over there and tried to reset it. I'm not quite sure what else has to be done. Principal Meehan over there on the scene now, so see what happens. I think there's some young individuals around where some of those electrical cords are, and they got to keep them away from it. And that was the problem. Trying to get it straightened away, you got to make sure that everybody can see team fouls and points and shot clocks, all part of the game.
Four-court pressure.
She was wide open, Garvey was wide open coming up, and it just didn't look up there. I don't think Drury wants to push the ball.
Drury looking for a hoop. South Hadley looking for a stop. Shannon shot is blocked.
Yes.
Momentum definitely with South Hadley now.
Oh, yeah, and they're attacking, they're aggressive. Nothing.
Layup is good. No defense at all.
None. That was zero defense. They've gone ahead. Well.
They're just letting South Hadley penetrate.
Well, that defense, there was none there at that point. Number 11 with her fourth foul, though. Who was
Kelly Pulio. Yeah, she said
Pulio, yeah.
7 points this half alone.
One of their hotter players. So I think they just got to calm down. I know they're really wanting Danielle to bring it up, but even a couple of quick passes make it up quick.
Drury trailing by a point. 5.5 minutes left of the ball game.
This zone actually, it's man-to-man, I guess.
Danielle drives, no good.
She's going to get a foul. She won't watch it.
Callahan with the basketball for the Tigers.
Where's the defense now?
We got a foul on Danielle. Got a push.
Yeah.
She fouled Ginley.
I think Danielle's been upset for a little bit here. And now they're going to go to the line. That's 8 fouls.
Kasha Wisman coming in. Olivia Carlson getting a well-needed rest here. At some point, he's got to put Moulton back in, John.
Yeah, well, you're going to have to, yeah. Yeah, I told you it was 1-1. It was on the 8th foul, so South Hadley has 2 to give yet.
Here's Ginley. Shot no good. Rebound by Sheehan Garvey.
They got to get some pick plays for Garvey so she can get released on that shot.
Wisman drives. Shot no good. Shot is up and no good.
Rushed just a little bit by
Alley, yeah.
Yep. Just a little bit. Here we go with the bomb ball again. And that time,
she lost it. They're going to say it was not deflected.
wow. The coach is never happy on any of the calls, really. So.
Drury again with possession, looking to retake the lead.
Well, we'll see what happens here. Like I said, one quick pass.
There's another steal.
They reach in, and they seem to be effective.
Callahan bounce pass to Gauthier. Blocked by Allie Tater. She saved 2 points there, John.
Yes, she did. It was a big block. But right now, Drury's got to find something here.
It seems like if it's not in Danielle's hands, it's in jeopardy.
Yeah, unfortunately. I know that a lot of the ladies are not used to this kind of pressure, but right now, That was a travel, and they got away with it. Of course, she didn't make the shot neither. What's she doing? And what a save.
Here comes Gauthier. We got a timeout. Drury is just passing the ball after nobody now.
Well, Garvey, Shannon just threw it out. She just threw it out at Danielle and only
hit the defender in the back.
I mean, I think the nerves are setting in right now. And that's the advantage, and we haven't said it at all this game. The advantage of coming in as a 7, there's no pressure.
None.
You're the visitor at 7. You got no pressure.
You're
You're
right.
1, you're sitting home. That's pressure.
You're certainly right. 4:25 left in the ball game. 45-44 in favor of the South Hadley Tigers as they have come out storming in the second half after trailing by 7 at the end of 7 at halftime and 7 at the end of the third quarter.
Well, they haven't changed from their up-tempo pace, and this is something that Drury really hasn't been involved in too many of those type of games, the fast-tempo game. Just haven't seen that much of it. So now they're up against it. For a while they were defending it very well. They're all getting back, but right now I think they're getting a little nervous here on the offensive end.
It's a 4-minute season, John.
Yes, it is.
That's what it comes down to. One of these two teams will go home, and their season will be over. The other team will advance to the Curry-Hicks Cage on the campus of the University of Massachusetts this coming week.
Garvey defending 34. They have a couple young ladies that can really play
Megan
underneath.
Lyons.
Yeah,
There's Callahan being guarded by Reset.
running some clock off.
Little weave.
They go weave, then they hit the wing is what they do. And then they come passing back. Don't have to, no defense.
Drive is in and out, no good. Rebounded by Ali Tatro.
And they can be aggressive. They only got 5 fouls.
Right now they're having a hard time even getting it to Danielle.
Well, they're so eager to give it to her that, it seems like everybody else is.
They need to reset the shot clock back.
What you got to do is when you inbound it to her or someone else, have everybody release and go up so it's just one-on-one so you can't be doubled up.
We're under 4 minutes. Here's Lamar to Reset. Danielle right down the line. Nice give to Garvey. Shot is
There
good.
you go. Off the backboard and in. Gives Drury the lead. 46-45, 3:43 to go in the quarter. And
Shot is in. Count it.
wow.
They come right back. Megan Lyons, number 34.
Wow. We haven't had one offensive charge. And quite frankly, you can't say anything about these plays, but that one looked like an opportunity where we might have saw our first offensive charge. Moulton is out of the game. Her 5th foul. She took a chance for the foul, and she's drawn several offensive charges this year, but we haven't had one the whole game, so I don't think we're going to have one now. Well, they've gone back up by 1. This might be making 2.
Lyons shot is good.
Well, they got it out to Morgan Lamar. Got a wide open wing. You got a wide open person.
Shannon shot. Got it.
Got it. That she's open every time when you come down in the press.
Tie score at 48.
She's coming right at the
Here's
hoop.
Lyons shot. It's no good. It's going to be Drury basketball.
For Drury basketball.
It is caught up between the glass and the rim.
Well, see if someone of them got look. Somebody wants to. No, they're not going to make an attempt to knock it out.
I think that's a jump ball, if I'm not mistaken. The possession
I think it is.
with
It's gone to
Drury.
Drury here. Tie game.
So Emily
3-2-5.
Moulton, unfortunately, has fouled out. Olivia Carlson back in the ball game.
Well, right now, you got to play what you have out here now, and they're getting jammed up. Wow. I'll tell you what, I see a lot of reaching going in, and early in the game, the reaching calls were called. Now the reaching calls are not being called.
Well, John, I'm going to say it. You got to get the ball into Resette's hands.
Well, it's obvious that you have to look up or you have to have a taller person. Garvey is wide open every time down on this court. There's only
Morgan
one
can
defender.
handle the ball. She's got to have Danielle near her. Danielle can't be on the other side of the court.
Well, it's 3:15 to go with a tie game. See what happens here. And some outside passes, a weave. Nobody out there, though, to try to steal it.
10 on the shot clock. Callahan.
Here, we're going to get one fired up now. Wow.
It's good. Oh, my
Off the
goodness.
backboard and in. Wow. A desperation shot gone in. 3-point lead for South Hadley.
2:45 left in the ball game. 51-48 Hadley.
Right now, let's see what they have. Here comes
Danielle to the hoop, puts it up, no good.
Missed it. They
You
got a
gotta tie
jump
up.
ball.
It's Drury basketball.
Well, let's see what they got up their sleeve here. 2:32 to go. Well, she's a little late getting it to her.
Danielle shot, no good. Rebound Carlson on the floor.
Another
jump
jumper.
ball.
Obviously, it's not
South
their ball.
Hadley ball with 2:27 left.
Wow.
Looking for the upset. Number 8 trying to upset number 1.
Well, right now, they got 3-point lead and the ball.
And I'll be honest with you, John, Drury has not had a lot of answers on their on defense.
They're struggling to get the shot off pretty much a lot of times, and then they don't struggle at all.
There's a
your first
turnover.
turn. It's a little bit of pressure and a turnover. Maybe now that they got the lead, maybe they'll start tightening up a little. You don't know. Well, they're trying to get to Danielle. They have. Got to try to free up Garvey. She's the shooter.
Danielle, 3.
Got it! Whoa! That's a big one! That's our first boom bah for Drury!
And Coach Franzoni calls timeout after Danielle's boom bah. She
Wow.
ties the game at 51.
2:14 to go. What a game. 51-51. South Hadley has the ball, and we're tied.
Well, we said it was a 4-minute season. It's a 2-minute season now.
Yes, it is. Got to get some defense, Rick. Got to get some defense and a defensive rebound. One of their better defenders has fouled out, rebounder Emily Moulton, but they're going to have to get somebody else on there. We got to either get Reset or we got to get Allie Tatro or we got to get Carlson. We need somebody to get that defensive rebound down there. Recognize where it is and go to it, and I'll hustle them to the ball.
Well, Drury needs to stop, John. Still a lot of time with 2:14, but I'm sure they'd like to play with a bucket lead at least, if not more.
Wow, and then that last time they did actually have pretty good defense, and they made them throw a wild one up, a three-pointer, and it went right in clean off the backboard in for a 3. Their first 3 of the day. So,
this has been one whale of a game, and this is, kidding me? Number what seed? Number 8
yeah,
seed?
put the seeds away. They're a 16-5 team. You know, that seed can be misleading. They're
There's
a good
Kara
team.
Callahan. They're going to do that weave,
Yeah,
or
we're
they're going
playing-
to look for a 3.
Wow.
Shot no good. Nice box up.
There's
by
Allie Tatro. What a box. What a big rebound. 2 minutes. An ill-advised pass. Shannon Garvey.
Garvey.
Oh,
Shot
in and
no
out.
good.
Well, nice try. You got the person who wanted to get the look at it.
Here's Tess Gauthier, the senior, number 10, being guarded by Lamar. Minute 40 left of the ball game.
And they still have 5 fouls, South Hadley, so they got fouls to give. And a travel.
Yeah.
We got a travel.
1:29 left. Drury basketball tied at 51.
Their second travel underneath the last minute here. Realizing the game's on the line. Let's see if they clean out for. This is when Garvey's been wide open on a wing.
Danielle with the basketball. Drury looking to retake the lead.
Tatro on a cut. Morgan Lamar on a cut. Oh, wide
Garvey.
open. Garvey.
Shot
Oh!
good!
Money with 1:10 to go. 2-point lead, Drury. Oh, here
That's a
comes
steal by Danielle.
Danielle.
She's going to back it out.
I would have gone to the hoop. She had one lady to beat.
She's fouled.
Well, there's the foul to give. Next one, they go to the
yeah.
line. Why?
Danielle saying, Danielle and Shannon saying, let's go.
All right, you got a fresh 30. You got a 2-point lead. You're going to give it to Reset. They want to foul her. She's going to go to the line. We'll see what happens here. She's open. She's got the ball.
We are under a minute, ladies and gentlemen, at the Bucky Bullet Gym. The winner goes to the Curry-Hicks cage.
Oh,
Garvey, shot, no good. Rebound by Garvey. It's
Drury ball.
Drury ball with 42 seconds left.
I think we might get a timeout by the coach if he's got one. Nope.
Boy, a hoop would be huge here, John.
Let's
A
see.
hoop would be huge here.
Well, if you're watching the camera, watch number 10 Reset. Where is she now? She's breaking left. And a bounce pass would have been nice there.
Callahan knocks it out.
She can't move. You can't move when you're there. Here comes Reset again. And they did. She bounced past at that time, got it to her. Now they got a fresh 30 with the shot clock differential, 22 and 14-second difference.
Coach Franzoni wants timeout with 33 seconds left.
Okay.
Now we're down to a half-minute season, John.
Yeah. There's a 15-second difference on the shot clock, which means Drury's got 18 seconds to shoot the ball. That means South Hadley does have another opportunity with the ball. However, if you're the Devils right now in a 2-point lead, 2 points, get that 4-point lead. We'll see what happens.
No fouls and no threes if you're on defense.
Right.
If you can at all prevent it.
Right, because they got 9 fouls, which means if Drury fouls, they got an automatic 2. No more one-on-one. If the Devils get fouled here right now, it's going to be a one-on-one. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, that one-on-one means if they do make the first one, they get an opportunity for the second. However, if they miss the first shot, whoever gets the rebound, it's their ball. Excitement with 33-1 to go in the game.
We haven't called a game like this, John, since probably not with this intensity or so much on the line, but the Gene Wine first round game, the overtime game with Lee here when Stephanie Young won it in overtime at the buzzer.
Right, for these Lady Devils, yes. So, with that being said, we know where the ball's going right now. Four-year player, captain, Danielle Reset, I would think is going to get this ball. She's hustling to the ball. She's got it. So let's see what they do. Do they foul her, or do we got to run some offense here? They got down to 12 seconds. Make sure you get a shot.
Here's Haley.
All right, we got Morgan Lamar.
Bounce pass.
Oh, she got fouled. She's going to the line.
Olivia Carlson can't convert, but she's going to the line with 20.6 left.
Well, Olivia, you're a freshman. It's your home court. It's 20.6 seconds to go in the game. You can put your team up by 4. You are shooting 2. It's not 1-on-1. Take your time, bend the knees, and put it in the rim. Put it in the hole.
Olivia's shot. She's got it!
Money!
The freshman knocks it down.
There you go. Put another one in there. Put another one in there, Olivia.
That's her third free throw of the half, John. She's got 5 points on the night. Freshman shot is in the air. Little hard, no good.
Oh, we got a rebound. Oh, Olivia could have maybe snagged
Here's
it.
Mielenkowski.
3-point lead. 16 to go. We're going to fire up some threes.
Here's Callahan. Long three. No good.
Oh, they
rebound.
Got to get that
10
rebound.
seconds left.
Oh, here comes another
long
one.
Three.
That's short.
No good. We got a timeout with 4.9 left.
Wow. When you can see that it's short, got to recognize it and try to snag it if you can. Everybody is kind of holding their breath, including us, including all the fans.
Well, John, they're going to don't forget now, they're down 3. They're going to be looking for a 3.
Right, you got to protect the line.
A two won't help them here.
Right, because a 2 doesn't help obviously. So you got to protect the 3-point arc. However, you cannot foul the shooter at this point. If she's so fortunate enough to get the ball, if she's so fortunate enough to get the ball off without a block, you got to take the fortune whether she makes it or not makes it, obviously. So what you don't want to do is go after the ball and hit her in the act of shooting, make her go to the line for 3 or make the 3-and-1.
So
here we go. Catch
we
your
are
breath.
4.9 seconds left here in this quarterfinal Western Mass Girls Division II game between South Hadley and Drury.
Well, I want to believe what the student body's saying. They believe. You got to believe right now. Got to defend with 4.9. Let's see what happens here. See what the Lady Devils got in them.
A missed shot and a rebound will clinch the game for Drury. And Coach Franzoni's got to be telling you got to be watching Callahan and probably Kelly Pulio. Those are the 2 girls with 21 and 19 threes, respectively. And they're going to call another timeout here.
He wanted to look at the defense and what they were going to do against his offense. So now you got to redo it again. And I already read the lips of John Franzoni. Coach Franzoni said, stay the same. So we'll see. Boy, we all caught our breath now. If nothing else, it's kind of cooled off us, the gym. Hopefully some of the shooting. If you're a Lady Devil fan, which we all
The,
are, Northern Berkshire.
Yeah, the only score I got, John, from South Hadley was 36-36 after 3. I'm sorry, Hampshire. Hampshire and Hoosick, 36-36 entering the fourth quarter. Of course, this game, of course, is going to be tape replay, not going live here at Drury tonight. So by the time this is aired, people will certainly know the outcome of that game. But
what don't get recognized enough is our camera crew. They've done an outstanding job all night long, and now they're going to give you the last 4.9 and see how they can follow it right here. See what we got.
Anytime we go multiple cameras, whether it's here at Hoosick Valley, it's the camera operators, the student camera operators that volunteer their time to make these presentations possible.
Here we go.
4.9 left. The shot's blocked by Rochelle. Oh,
She got it. She blocked the shot.
Danielle blocked the shot, and the ball game is over.
Woo!
Drury escapes 54-51, and they're going to the Corey Hicks game.
All righty. Let's take the blood pressure of everybody now. We're all excited. Wow. Woo! 54-51 Blue Devils.
Well, John, it might not have been Johnny Most when Havlicek stole the ball, but that's as close as we're going to get to in high school games.
Reset blocked the ball. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 juniors on that South Hadley Tiger team. So let me tell you, you want to see somebody to be reckoned with next year. 9 seniors, that's a recognizing team in the future. That's a lot of hope coming. I know they have to be disappointed. However, the Tigers.
Well, Rick, that's why this game's on High School Basketball Classics. You really can't ask for more from a high school sporting event than this one. Drury coming out on top in a real thriller.
Well, you know, I said that it didn't look like South Hadley was going to go away, and the Tigers fought tooth and nail right to the end, actually leading twice in the second half, and actually leading by 3 at 51-48 on a 3 by Megan Lyons, and then things did turn around a little bit. But, you know, Danielle was known for her 4 years of varsity basketball at Drury as being the focal point. She was the point guard. Her strength was passing, rebounding, and penetrating and looking for that opening. Her free throws were very good, but she wasn't known as a three-point shooter. But I'll tell you what, when they needed it the most, she drained the biggest shot of the season possibly for Drury, and then stole the ball and got the ball to Shannon, and Shannon Garvey drained it, and Drury never relinquished the lead. And Coach mentioned at halftime Olivia Carlson, who was just a freshman at the time, and you know she goes to the line and she makes 1 of 2, but that was a huge free throw that she made down the stretch, and of course the end. Oh my goodness, I kind of got chills a little bit because it brought back memories of 2013. You know, they got some pretty good quality shots at the end, and were denied. And then, of course, Daniel's block at the end. It's just so fitting for sure.
Well, Coach, we always say the cream rises to the top, and it certainly did here at the end of this game in this sequence. And it seemed to me, you know, watching this game again, of course, having watched Danielle play throughout her career, really a difficult player to defense, especially if you haven't played against her, because she was so unselfish. She could score the basketball herself, but if you concentrated on her and did some things defensively to stop her, she was gonna hurt you by giving the ball up to her teammates, and that's what made her such a difficult person to defend.
Right. I think I remember saying after that game that's you know, a lot of players in high school are defined by their big 1,000-point scorers or whatever total they got. And Danielle was a great player because she was great at both ends of the court. Every game that we talked earlier about game plans and scouting reports, and when we said who the other team's leading scorer was in the backcourt, that was always Danielle's assignment. She took them for 4 years, not just her last year, all 4 years. She could take on that assignment. She played with different players who were all good defensive players too, but she certainly stepped up and took on those assignments. Then offense, she distributed the ball. She scored when she needed to score. I mean, that's a good example, like you mentioned, Tim, is that they hit that three, they bank in a three with less than 3
Right.
minutes left to take that 3-point lead. And, with about 30 seconds later or so, Danielle finds herself with her back and off her, trying to stop her drive, and she drains a three. That ties the game up and just sends the crowd into a frenzy. We talked about how loud it was, and that shot went through. I mean, you couldn't hear anything. It was loud. And then, go down the court, and a perfect example, make a steal, lead us down the court, make a great pass to Shannon. She drains a jumper to give us the lead.
Right.
And, one thing I can say that, kind of defines our team was that once they hit that three with like 3 minutes left, they didn't score again the rest of the game. And capped by Danielle's great block at the end on their leading scorer, so they couldn't get that last shot off trying to tie the game.
Danielle, it just seemed watching this game, I mean, the game was intense, throughout. It was fast-paced, but it just seemed like there, with about 2 or 3 minutes left to go in this game, Drury was not going to be denied. It just seemed like you guys kicked it up into an extra gear here to bring home the victory.
Yeah, I mean, when she had banked in that three, we're like, you got to be kidding me.
Right.
We're not losing this game.
Right.
And then I remember it was a side out of bounds play. I got the ball in, took a couple dribbles. I'm like, she's not even guarding me. She's like already in the paint. She was pretty far off me. And as we know, I wasn't known for my 3-point shooting, but you have those opportunities. You got to take that shot and you
Yes.
got to make it.
Yeah.
Right.
You're a senior, you're a captain. You got to capitalize on those opportunities, and we did.
Coach, how much of a luxury, and I always say this, and you had the real pleasure to coach Danielle for 4 years. What a luxury it is as a coach to have your best player have her hands on the ball most of the time at the end of the game, on top of being a good foul shooter to boot.
Right, and that's true. She was a great foul shooter. So if we had a lead late in a game, she would have the ball in her hands and, force our team to foul her, and then she would make them pay at the free throw line. So it was certainly something as a coach that you are very thankful for, because you always have a close relationship with your point guard, but to have your point guard be your senior, your captain, your 4-year starter, and just someone who you knew you could trust on the court to follow through. And I always said that, it couldn't always come from me as a coach. It had to come from the players to lead. And Danielle was a great role model in that regard, in terms of her actions both on and off the court, that just led this team in such a positive way. And that's a big part of why we were 15-3. We had such tremendous senior leadership with Danielle and Shannon and Allie. It was just a special team, special leadership, and be able to coach her for 4 years was, as we talked about, ended up being my last hurrah also, because moving on to another job. So it was something I always look back, and it's very special.
Coach, you had an incredible team, as we talked about many times already on this show, but you had a nice supporting cast that we haven't talked a lot about tonight, but played a major role, certainly, with some great juniors in Morgan Lamar, with Emily Moulton, Meg Benoit, Amber Iaquesa, Keisha Wisman. They really were good role players, and I thought they all added a little bit of value in this win.
Yeah, no, we had great contributions from our bench. That junior class. Also want to add Mackenzie Bona, that came in and played for us. She
right.
did some great things. And,
Yep.
We really were. We had the 3 seniors, we had 6 juniors and a freshman, and we also had some great practices, because we had kids like Molly Moulton, who was a freshman that year, and played some good minutes for us. We had Caitlin Tumia as a freshman, so we had some really good players that year, and a kid like Amber, who came on, and played some really valuable minutes off the bench for us. Megan Benoit stepped in when Morgan was hurt for a good chunk of the season, started and hit some big shots for us. Emily, who stepped in as a starter that year and played really well in the middle. Keisha gave us good minutes. All those girls. I remember Mackenzie having a great game against when we beat Hoosick at home that year. So Keisha, and it was really it was a team. I look back just quickly today, looking at some stats, and you look at our leading scorer. I think Shannon had 11 a game. Danielle averaged 10. Allie was about 7. Emily was up there about 6. And we had a good. Just good balance across, and we could count on those kids off the bench to come in and score and play great defense. We didn't go down when we went to our bench. We maintained, and that allowed us to extend our lead a lot of time. Other teams were getting tired We were just rotating fresh bodies in there to keep coming at them throughout the whole 32 minutes.
Danielle, how vivid was your memory during this game towards the end when they got some quality threes off? What do you remember about the block on Callahan?
So when you guys first asked me to do this, I was like, that's the first thing that came to mind was the block at the end of the game. And then I really started to think about the game and really remember it. And them banking a three-pointer in with less than a minute left and, us kind of coming back into it. But it's very vivid. And I think there's still like a video out on Facebook of, me blocking the final shot and, slamming the ball and the ball goes up and, the celebration and the fans going crazy. It was just a lot of fun. And I'm thankful to have, that memory. It was pretty awesome.
Yeah, this was a classic for sure.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, I think this is an example of where the broadcast itself, even if you didn't get to the game in person, and I didn't see this game in person, but I'll tell you, the broadcast did capture, I think, the intensity of the game and the crowd intensity as well. It really captured a great moment in high school basketball. Well, we want to thank Danielle Reset for joining us along with Coach Franzoni and just giving us their recollections of this great contest, this Division II quarterfinal matchup between Drury and South Hadley. And Rick, this Drury team, I think you would agree, has to go down as one of the better Drury teams to come through Drury High School over the years, and they've had a lot of great ones.
Yeah, Coach Franzoni in the early 2000s, got to the cage and had a lot of success. But these kids had not played on that floor, and you alluded to, Tim, earlier that Berkshire County had some incredible teams that year, and Drury went on after this win and took down Wacona, and so you had Wacona, Hoosick Valley, and Drury, three of the Final Four teams from Berkshire County. So there's no question why the athletic directors and the coaches from the Pioneer Valley respect Berkshire County girls basketball as much as they do and want to get on schedules of a lot of Berkshire County teams. But it was a great season for the Blue Devils, and it was great to relive that game. Thanks to Coach and Daniel for joining us. Really appreciate it.
Well, it's certainly going to be hard to top this one, Rick, but we're going to take another shot at it next week. We're going to go down memory lane again, this time back to 2015. A real barn burner, regular season matchup up at Hoosick Valley High School between the Blue Devils of Drury and the Hurricanes of Hoosick Valley. We'll be back next week on High School Basketball Classics. For Rick Boo, I'm Tim Morey saying good night.